Welcome back, Daisy Brigade. We are playing a little Outer Worlds again. I do realize I saw the last video when I put it up. The quality of it I couldn't change, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that. So that episode and this episode might be just a teensy bit grainy, so I apologize for that. So you guys will eventually get to see how good this game looks once I get that issue sorted out. But anyway, it is still at least semi-watchable, so we will keep adding it to, and we will upgrade as we go. So thanks for joining me. Welcome back to the Daisy Brigade. Like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We appreciate your views, and you can follow us on Twitter at the Daisy Brigade for tweets and updates and things of that nature. So look for us out there. And like I said, we are back into Outer Worlds, so I'm just kind of looking through the ship.
Quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Okay, so here's the ship that I have inherited. I'm now the captain of.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Okay, Ada, can you please not do that? What is this? Toss ball stick? Okay. Okay, so what was my objective? If I search through my journal, what am I doing now? The unreliable power regulator has been damaged beyond repair and must be replaced. Ada suggested you seek help in a nearby settlement of Edgewater. Talk to whoever runs the town. So I need to go to Edgewater. And I could probably check that on the map. Nearby town of Edgewater is probably the one that is on the water's edge, would be my guess. So we're going to go to that one. And we'll get out of here. Ooh, it's nighttime right now, or darker at least.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it?
What is now, Mercer?
In it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry.
Safety inspector gets him every time. Mercer's such a stickler for the rules.
Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
All right, and that is how you lie. I told you lying was going to be a big portion of this game. Can I talk to Kimball? I don't think I can. Maybe I go try and see what's over here. Some of this is going to require exploration, so ooh, we're getting choppy again. What is this thing? Wowza. Come on, game. Figure yourself out. Oh, I got a hatchet. Heavy ammo and energy cells. Okay. Inventory. Hatchet's 44 damage per second. So that's not a whole lot. It's less than the toss ball stick. Special effect has a stagger. Damage 57. That's a two-handed melee weapon for reals. Okay. Okay, so we are traveling to Edgewater, which is indeed this way. Is this game... I hope this game has some sort of like a radio feature, like the Fallouts did. That's some of my favorite... That's one of my favorite aspects of the games, is that when you're just wandering this world, you've got something to listen to. So we can... Okay, that was a bad idea. Get. Dang it. Oh, did I die? No way. Oh, nuts. Game over. Well, yeah, I'd like to continue. Okay, so those guys have better guns than I do. And they're also probably just a better shot. So. Alright, well, let's see what respawning does. It's always a good thing to figure out, I guess, in a game where you can die. It'd also be nice if the game could figure out the jumpiness. I know that's my computer, but... Okay, so here we are again. We're back in the ship. Do I have to climb? Can I just jump? Okay, let's get out of here and we'll go back the same direction. Do I still have my hatchet or did I lose that? I lost that. I need to go pick that up again. Oh, I gotta talk to Mercer. Gotta lie to her again.
Happen to be your ship, would it?
Nope.
Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship.
Well, it is my ship, but I'm
Is
gonna...
yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Nope.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater.
I love how she just helped me kill a bunch of the marauders to get to this ship, and then now she's just like accusing me of being...
Excuse me. I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
This like outlaw. That's not how you approach people who just helped you, Mercer. But we'll get out of here. Okay, so we'll go back, get back to where we were. This time, I think we're gonna kill those people, but this time we're gonna actually kill them. I'll take that hatchet. I'll take those. Oh, there's a shovel over here too. Poor resident. I don't think I can do anything with that. Okay. Now, can I jump? I can. Okay. So we can get the drop on them. Because I kind of want to see what's in those, or if there is anything in those. So what do we got here? 2 guys. Shit. Okay, one down, we're good. Okay, we got him. We're stuck in these rocks, but we got him. Lots of XP for killing these guys. Where's his body? Okay, what do you have? You don't have anything on you? You had that sick gun and you... Okay, this guy's got some stuff. What's a trip blade? Bleeding. What was that one's? Old MacDonald had a trip blade, E-I-E-I-O, and with that blade he killed a sprat, E-I-E-I-O. That's funny. It's made for digging in dirt, but you can also swing it into faces. And for all your light-duty axing needs, oh man, this is fun. If you thought Hammersmith the tactical shotgun was hard to aim, wait until you try this gun. However, when you hit someone, they'll feel it, so that one must be pretty hard to aim. That's funny. That's witty. Okay, so yeah, let's go. Oh, there's more guys over here. Okay. Oh, lots of guys. No, we're running. I don't want anything to do with that. But I do want something to do with that. Oh my god, they're sending dogs after me? Absolutely not. How far do they follow me? How far do you follow me? Okay, I'm out of their sphere. God, that was scary. Okay, this is Edgewater. Wow, look at this place. Silas, Corporate Trooper, these all look like friendlies. Okay, let's go see them. Let's see what they're up to.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
What's up, Silas?
Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea. It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by them. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Okay. So, do I really want to... Do I want to lie and continue on the lie that I am Alex Hawthorne? Let's do it. Let's start lying that I am Alex Hawthorne. So I am Alex Hawthorne.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
Thanks, Silas. I appreciate that.
Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Okay, well, we can get some signatures while we're here.
Workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Okay.
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just
Okay,
make sure he
so we
pays
can
up.
expect some craziness from Abernathy.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in
Okay.
town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Okay, the landing pad. Neat. All right, what else could I
Yeah.
ask?
The colony
Let's
ship?
ask him about the
You
Hope.
talking about that old rumor? Some great big
Ah.
starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again.
Interesting.
Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
Yeah, man.
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina?
Okay.
Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
God damn it. So many different advertisements. It's gonna be all game. I can just feel it.
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop. Or
Okay.
there's gonna be trouble.
Time to stop asking about this.
Something I can do for you?
Let's change the subject. No need to push his buttons any further.
Yeah? Former people, yeah. Marauder's been raiding my grave.
I like to do the
Hence the armed guards.
dialogue just to see what they say.
Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town.
Cool. So we can kill
Gets the
marauders.
by the finger.
Kill. Yes. Cool. We can get some cash.
Couldn't tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly on Spacer's choice.
Okay.
Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything.
Okay. Let's get out of here. That was good enough conversation from him. And we're jumping into Edgewater now. The artwork is pretty neat. And again, I can't even begin to explain how good the game looks. I can't wait for you guys to be able to see it the same way. But yeah, so let's get inside and see what we can do about these quests. I wonder if I've picked up any Marauder Fingers thus far. I don't think I have. But if I would, they'd be in my inventory. And it doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's see. That's my main quest. That's what I'm going after. Right, the journal. Tasks, small graves matter. We can follow that and see if we can get... Okay, see if we can get some fees. Probably should put a gun away. Also, he didn't want me in... It's probably a good idea to change out of Marauder clothing. Considering he said so. Yeah, okay. So there we go. Who are these people? Resident.
A friend of mine died a couple weeks back. Still ain't past it.
So they're dying quite a bit to these guys. Let's go in here. We'll see what we're doing. Alright, the barbershop. What's up, Conrad?
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Germaphobe.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Okay, Conrad. Do I want to intimidate him? Probably.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work.
Sure you have, Conrad.
At Conrad, you will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
Okay, thanks. Repair my ship. Sent me to collect your dues.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
God, I hate Conrad already.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, destitute.
Just call
I simply
it out
cannot
how I
afford it.
see it, you know?
I
He's
am
broke.
a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Okay. Yeah, I don't care.
With
Let's
what?
pay up.
My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Alright. God. Adreno. Okay, so that would be stealing. Don't want to steal from him yet. That was a yet. I will eventually probably steal from him. Okay, so that is Conrad's update. Let's go check these other guys. I should have just roughed him up more and taken it from him.
Yes,
Alright.
I'm fine, Mr.
Okay. This guy's wicked weird. So we're gonna do that.
Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you?
Who's Mr.
You
Thompson?
tell Mr. Thompson
Martin
I'll be right at my
Abernathy?
post tomorrow, bright and early tomorrow, because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
Okay, so that was a failed attempt.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
Yeah, well, let's lie.
Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world.
Oh man,
The date
Martin.
of my expiration is fast approaching. And
Oh, you're gonna
soon
need to
I
pay
shall
up for your
see
gravesite
the
fee
great
then.
cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
No, man, pay up. We all paid. Well, I didn't pay, but you guys all paid.
I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas.
Thanks,
But
man.
if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
Okay, let's see.
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Oh, dude wants me to break the law for him?
I'll do what I can. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
Okay, alright.
More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough.
Ah, there's some societal implications here. If you're watching, pay attention.
So you'll do it then?
Yeah, dude, I'll do it. Whatever.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Let's just leave. Let's call that a good conversation. Let's call that a good conversation with Abernathy. I did get his money, which is good. I don't necessarily need to do... I'm making a mistake.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Okay, we'll do medical.
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't tell you.
Yeah,
Don't
but
want
you
be
should.
implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, but you should tell me.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Man, lots of tasks immediately as we walk into Edgewater.
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
Okay. All right.
That's all
So
I
we
can
can get
ask
some
for.
money. Gotta swindle our way in a little dough. That's how you gotta make it when you're low man on the totem pole. Okay. Also, who just snitches on a conversation in a closed door? I closed that door for a reason. I knew that there was some shady stuff going on in there. Okay, Saltuna Cantinery, or oh, excuse me, Cannery. Cantinery. Okay, what's going on here? What is this? Computer. Can I hack it? Logs. Okay. All right. Exit. We'll get out of here. What do we got here? Like a pack of cigarettes or something? Uh-oh. What's going on? Okay, am I hidden? How do I know if I'm hidden? Let's steal after we see people. How's that sound? Is this an elevator? Okay, so we've got an elevator. We've got a couple of rooms. Is there any people in here? Cannery worker. There's just light bulbs. Corporate trooper. Who are you people? Okay. Phyllis, owing your hard work, positive attitude, I'd sanction your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer's Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstances, distribute your ration of medicine to any other workers. We're all in this together. Man, they've got this tightly locked. Hack 5 bypass, of course. Duh. Bypass that easy. Personal files. Last entry. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death to our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you get your medical privileges. It's a start. So it sounds like you've got to really work your ass off to even get medicine. Which, again, sounds pretty normal to what we know. Fucking, alright.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Okay.
Shit.
We'll get
Silas
right on it.
still on about that?
Yep.
Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Okay. Okay, Phyllis.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me.
Oh.
Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family.
Man, so many twists and turns to this.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I didn't tell him, you see, so I pay the fines.
That's insane. If you
Suicide
find him, you
crime.
pay for it.
The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
That's an interesting take on it.
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever
Interesting.
Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Interesting.
Look around. Edgewater ain't exactly swimming in luxury. We can't afford to pay the body price of a suicide.
Wow, suicides are expensive.
All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me.
Yeah.
Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay. Sounds good, Phyllis. Well, she seems like she just wants to keep the status quo going. Not happy about it, but there's nothing she can do. Quite the realist she is. Okay, so back into town. Haven't thought of anything to do for the other guy to pay. Who else am I waiting on? Who else needs to pay? Collect Conrad's, and how do I get that? Ludwig is at the landing pad. That's Conrad. Ludwig is this way. Back outside. So we'll go back out to the landing pad. We'll get his money. We'll see if there's anything we can do for Conrad. If I can't figure it out, then we'll end the episode. But hopefully I can finish this quest before too long, and then we can call it quits for this one as well. Having tons of fun playing it. The story is thickening for sure. The plot is thickening. So it sounds like these corporations are, well, these corporations do appear to be pretty nasty. Okay, so there's an enemy over here, it appears. Not sure what I want to do about that. Definitely don't want to confront them yet. Let's go this way. Man, come on, game. Conrad, Ludwig is that way? This landing pad is nowhere near where we're at. That's Silas. Oh, okay, that's the cemetery. Just walked all over their graves. Just going up do me any good? Whoa. Game freaked out. What's up here? It's a house? Okay, so this is all stealing. Lots of stealing. Not gonna do it quite yet. Can't steal the paperwork. Bypass shunt. What do I need to hack this or to open this? Two of those things. There's one. If there's two, I'll do it. Doesn't appear. Yeah, it looks like there's only one, unless there's one in here. No. Okay. So I won't open that thing quite yet. Probably will at a later date, though. What's the fun in playing the game if you don't break the rules after you get the rules figured out? Cool planet in the background. Just a neat skyline. Could you imagine if Earth's skyline even remotely resembled this? If we had planets this close to us and they were just in the sky all the time? It would be so cool. I mean, obviously here is kind of an idea of what it would look like, so that'd be pretty neat. Just a lot of moons and things. I don't know. I think it would be cool. Or if we were the moon to a larger planet. Ouch, don't jump from so high. That does hurt. Okay, here's the landing pad.
Thank the law.
What's up, Ludwig?
I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
He took a seat right as I started the conversation, so now he's sitting.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Apparently.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk.
Okay, Ludwig, watch yourself. I put 2 points into intelligence.
Real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
This dude is out of his mind.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years.
Okay.
Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees.
Hey.
I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
Absolutely.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
Sounds good, Ludwig.
Go on. I'm Ludwig Miller.
So we'll learn a little bit more about Ludwig, and then we'll call that an episode for today again.
Unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and
Ludwig
total
thinks pretty highly of himself. Okay. Oh, there he is. Ludwig, what are you doing, man? Oh, I broke him. I broke Ludwig. Well, that's why you couldn't see him in the conversation, Ludwig. Ludwig doesn't know what's going on. It's a pretty good dance move. That's the next dance move I'm gonna use, or that's what I'm gonna use at my next wedding I go to. We'll call it the Ludwig. It'll be the new big thing. Fortnite, hit us up. We'll get you the Ludwig. I can sleep in Ludwig's bed. Does this need to be repaired? No, not yet. Okay. Alright, so we learned about Ludwig. He's now officially blocking me into his house, so I don't know if I can even get out. But we're going to call that an episode. Thanks for joining me. We got to learn a little bit more about the story, some twists and turns. But thank you for joining. As always, like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter at the Daisy Brigade. And thank you for watching. We appreciate your views. I'm not going to give you a goodbye like Jim does. That's his thing. I'll let him do his thing. But we'll see you next time, guys.